India's sheer domination in T20 International Series continue eighth consecutive series win in T20 Internationals series for India, and that too with England, the world's number one T20 side. India England T20 International Series, you know how much it has shown us. Debutant Ishan Kishan and Surya Kumar Yadav, excellent series for them, and also brilliant series for Virat Kohli, and comeback series for Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, and then Josh Butler, Mark Wood, Geoffrey Archer, Jason Roy were excellent for England, and then we have seen Shreyas Iyer looking good. Then we have seen Rishabh Pant in excellent form. So yeah, for the first match, India bowled out for 124, and now in this series decider, they went up to 224 for two. Absolutely very good. India went by 36 runs. Now, Maitreya, could you summarize the match?
Yes, so by this match, we have understood that it's no more like win toss, win game. It's whoever plays well, whoever plays really well, they win the match. That's what we have seen from this match. So starting for India's batting, Rohit Sharma had a really beautiful start. He had started really well. He gave a positive start for India along with Virat Kohli. So they both had really good partnership they made as openers. It was first time since 2018 that Virat Kohli was opening, and with Rohit Sharma, it's the first time for him. So they both are really a good combination. And then coming to Suryakumar Yadav, he played a really good cameo there, 32 of 17. That's a really good thing. And then he got out also. He got out through a spectacular catch there by Jordan there. Uh, he came and he was near the boundary there, but without stepping on the boundary, he passed the ball to Roy. So that was really a clever bowling. It cannot be told; it has to be seen. So Suryakumar Yadav played really well. And coming to Hardik Pandya, 39 of 17, that's really brilliant from him. In the ending, he played a really good innings. And then coming to the England bowlers, if you see Adil Rashid, he took one wicket and bowled 4 overs and gave away 31 runs. That's a really good bowling, a decent bowling. And then Jofra Archer, Mark Wood, and Chris Jordan. These three bowlers gave away runs this match, a lot of runs. Jofra Archer gave away 43 runs, Mark Wood gave away 53 runs, and then Chris Jordan gave away 57 runs. These three bowlers, all of them had bowled 4 overs, but they were they couldn't help it. This match they couldn't do well, but they're actually a really good bowling. Those three of them a really good pair. So and they have to really work on the variations. And then coming to Sam Curran bowled 1 over and gave 11 runs. Then Ben Stokes he bowled 3 overs. He took one wicket. He took the important wicket of Rohit Sharma and then gave 26 runs. That's also a really pretty good bowling. And then coming to the England batting, uh, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar took the wicket of Jason Roy right in the beginning there, put a lot of pressure on England. But then, if you see, Josh Butler and David Malan, they really batted well. You know, it was like they're almost going to steal the match from India until Bhuvaneshwar Kumar took the wicket of Josh Butler and David Malan took the wicket of, David Malan got out by Shardul Thakur. If not for these two, I think England would have really won the match. So after them, the middle order of England couldn't withhold. Bairstow was out for 7. Morgan was out for 1, and Ben Stokes was out for 14, and then Jordan was out for 11. Joe Fraser was out for 1. Sam Curran tried to put up a fight. He should have come a little bit earlier in the order. So he came really late. I felt that. He hit 14 of 3, but it was of no use. It was too late. So they had really put up a really good fight, but couldn't help it there because they couldn't reach the total of 224. 225 was the target. And then coming to the Indian bowlers, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar was really excellent. 2 for 15 in 4 overs. And then Hardik Pandya, 1 for 34 in 4 overs. He also bowled really nicely. And then Washington's in the ball only 1 over and 13 runs he gave away. And then Shardul Thakur, again, he was really brilliant in those slow balls in the variations. He bowled well. He took 3 wickets, but there were 45 runs. That's not a big deal in this match, but just to work on that. And then T Natarajan, uh, he bowled 4 overs, took 1 wicket and gave away 39 runs. So good bowling again. And then Rahul Shah 3 overs, 0 for 33 figures. So it was an all-round performance. Both the teams performed well. Both the teams people performed well. India's bowling was really good, but compared to the England bowling, India really controlled. So all credit from India's bowling goes to Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and Sharma. So it was a good match, really interesting match, full twists and turns, really good.
Yeah, and then Virat opening with Rohit Sharma. You talked about it. It is the first time, and uh, I want to ask this question to you, Maitreya. Is India ready for the T20 World Cup? Because you see, they went with that sixth bowling option. They left out a batsman. They were confident that Virat could open and hit big runs. They were confident that Rohit Sharma will give start away nicely, and they were confident on that youngster Surya Kumar Yadav that he would play a responsible innings, and everyone just seemed to play what was needed. And Hardik Pandya was sent up the order, promoted to bat at number 4. So you can see the confidence levels by the time India comes to the series decided. They have played 5 matches and already the confidence level is high. So do you think India is ready for the T20 World Cup?
Yes, so looking at this performance, we can say it was a really good performance, and India showed a lot of uh, really good batting. They had started really well. So Rohit Sharma coming back and Virat Kohli opening, I think that's a really good pair. And with the all-round performance from India, with this performance, if they continue, I feel they're ready for the World Cup because it's going to be in India, and they have already beaten the world number one T20 team, and they're going to do many things in the future. So I feel they're ready. Yeah, but if you see, we cannot underestimate other teams also because for England, this series will be a learning experience. Just because they have lost doesn't mean that it's a bad series for them. It's a learning experience for them because they're going to play the World Cup and it's in India. So coming to India, playing with India and in Indian stadiums, and now they have known the conditions of India, so they'll be more prepared next time when they come for the T20 World Cup. So it will be a really tough competition in the World Cup. But as of now, I really feel India is really prepared because they have shown a lot of maturity in the team. All of them had really played well. So the Indian team is, as of now, if they play with this performance, I feel they're ready for the World Cup.
Okay, that's fair. And now England's bowling is what I want to talk about today. I want to stress on it. They need to bowl with that wicket taking slow balls, little variations, little better. See Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and Shardul Thakur, they have a lot of variations, even in the slow balls. They bowl back of the hand, knuckle ball, off cutters. So I think England need to develop on those slow balls, a bit variations, because if you're going to just bowl pace in Indian conditions, I think it's not going to help you. I think you need to pick up right ball and keep pressure, bowl consistently at good lengths, and I think that needs to come into England's bowling perspective. So, could you add some more words to this?
Yes, so as you said, yes, England bowlers they're only bowling with pace. Like Jofra Archer, he's only bowling short balls and bouncers, so he's trying to take the batsman with those short balls. But Indian batsmen are good at short balls also. You see Virat Kohli bat delivered Rohit Sharma. So uh, short balls are not working, and they have no variation as you said. So Indian bowlers, if you see, Shardul Thakur has a slow ball which he bowls, and then Bhuvaneshwar Kumar he bowls swing, then he bowls a knuckle ball, as you said. So I like that Indian bowlers don't have a variation of their own. That bowler doesn't have something. So uh, they have to really work into that. So as you said, Indian bowlers they're only seeing the speed and all. So as of now, they have learned the Indian conditions, and they will also work on that. I think for the next 2 3 months, it will be really helpful for them. And even some of them, Joshua actually is playing IPL, so I think he will be more experience coming to India and playing the IPL. So he can try out experiments there in the IPL also, and he can come up with new types of bowling and new variations. So that's what we'll be expecting from him after learning experience like this. I think they'll come up with those ideas, and that's what they should do.
Okay. And in the second innings, I want to talk about the second innings. England is what they could put up is 188 for 8. Sudden fall of wickets. And but before that, Butler and David Malan played absolutely good. Had fear if they would grab the game from us. Uh, I'm sure you would have that, but 130 run partnership between them, absolutely brilliant from Malan. Until then, he was quiet in the series. He has not such big scores in the series, and people were telling him to take out him. They felt Malan was not good, but this is what he can do. David Malan, the number one T20 batsman, and he has crossed a milestone, Maitreya, getting to the fastest one to get to 1,000 runs. Now, how does this feel to you?
Yes, so as I really said, this will be a really big achievement from him for him, and this also will be a really good thing because he's going to play the IPL now. He's been chosen, so people who didn't expect means he was not a big buy in the IPL, but the team for whom he's going to play will really benefit from him playing because now since he has played 5 matches in India, he's really going to be. It's like he's preparing for the IPL as well as the T20 World Cup. It will be he's preparing for both of them. It's a really good thing for him. And batting like this, I think he can really show that even in the IPL he can really do well, as well as in the T20 World Cup also he can do well. And I really wanted this from him because I knew he was really capable of this. And as others, I mean, when for England also in other matches also he has really played well. He has hit really good half centuries and really fast and really as a T20 batsman he really plays well. So I really wanted him to play one innings to show his full talent and everything there, and he has played that. I'm really happy for him.
Okay, that's fair. And we talk about this England's middle order. A lot of people are talking about this. This is the talking point of today's episode. They have a lot of left-handers, and I think that is the reason why the middle order isn't performing well in Indian conditions. Because when you have a lot of left-handers, people like Shardul Thakur know how to bowl off cutter, so it's easy for people like him to get wickets. So I think that middle order isn't functioning well in this entire series, I would say. Any words on that?
Yes, so as you said, the middle is not performing well. That's really true. As we have seen these 5 matches, they are not performed well. But I don't feel it's because of left-handers because Ian Morgan and Ben Stokes they're really very good batsmen, and just that uh, they are not they are not that good this series. But they have to, as you said, Sharma Thakur has so many variations, and he has plans. Like when right-hander comes, he bowls differently, and when left-hander comes, he bowls differently. And I really feel that made a really good, big difference. It made because other teams, when a lefty and righty combination is there, it is really tough for them to bowl. The bowler will get really confused because bowling to a right hand batsman and suddenly bowling to a left hand batsman will be really tough for the bowler. But I feel the Indian bowlers are really good at that because even if you see in the country from the first class level to the international level, Indians have bowled to both because in India there are a lot of left hand batsmen as well as right hand batsmen. So and the coaches also they prepare the bowlers for bowling differently to different batsmen, the left and right hand batsmen. So I really felt they couldn't cope up on this variations from the Indian bowlers, and they should work on it because there's always a way for a batsman to beat a bowler, and they should really look into the situation and that really well. So the middle order, because of the openers, I mean Josh Butler and Malan did well. But if they would have continued well, I think it would have been their match. If Ian Morgan and Ben Stokes would have contributed more, I feel India would have won the match. Just that The momentum was not there at that point of time. Full pressure was there, and they couldn't back them. So, as you said, that will really look into this, and I think they'll be really good at this because the World Cup is coming and they will sort out the problem.
Okay, and this match, India had taken six bowlers. They took in Natarajan, and spinners bowled only 4 overs. Rahul Chahar 3, Sundar 1. But I want to talk about this. The changing moment of this game. You have told it, but I wouldn't be bothered to say it again. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar in the 12th over. He got just Josh Butler. And the next over, Shardul Thakur got a Bairstow and Malan. So I think this is what India does. They do quietly. They get wickets quite fast. But if they get one wicket, uh, and the second wicket is going to fall there. So I think they are quick in doing that, and they're quiet in doing that, and I think that's a plus point for India. And I think England needs to look into this when they come into the one day international series. And yeah, uh, the crucial wicket of Josh Butler, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar got, and that's why uh, he was rewarded the man of the match because of his brilliant bowling performance. And this is a comeback series for him. Remember, he hasn't played cricket for a long time. Coming back and bringing this wickets, he is awarded the man of the match. So tell about Bhuvaneshwar Kumar's bowling figures today.
So Bhuvaneshwar Kumar really showed a lot of as a senior bowler. Though Bumrah not playing, and he's a senior bowler to lead. He really showed a lot of responsibility there. If you see, all the other bowlers were hit very badly. If you see the fast bowlers there in England side, Jofra Archer, Mark Wood, Chris Jordan, Ben Stokes, they were all hit. But Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, he really bowled well. 4 overs, 2 wickets he took, and gave away only 15 runs. Economy of 3.75. So if you look into that, that is really mind-boggling there. If you see that one bowler who could stick out from the rest of the others and bowl the way he really planned for and bowl the way he really wanted. Because I felt in the power play, that's the time when the bowlers really get thrashed because only two fielders outside the 30 yard circle. So the batsman is free at the time of power play. But at that point of time, he really controlled. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar bowling those outswing, in swing, bowling those knuckle balls everywhere. So he really controlled the situation there. So that's what made a huge difference. When it's time for the batsman to hit and take on the bowler, that point of time, he bowled variations and control. So that was really interesting for him and really good comeback. I really felt after not playing for these many months, I think he would have worked on these variations and new types of balls, and he came up with that, and that was really good from him. And that's what I felt.
Yeah, and then Kohli finishing the leading run scorer of this series and also the man of the series, and Shardul Thakur the most wickets of this series. But could you tell your favorite moment in this entire series?
So my favorite moment in this entire series was Virat Kohli, getting uh, his 50. That was my favorite moment because Virat Kohli got criticized because in the test series he didn't perform that well. As he's expected to do a lot more because he's an Indian captain and these many matches he has performed well. So there's a big responsibility on him. But Virat Kohli, there are some matches when people really can't perform. It's not their fault. Just that it's not their luck. But Virat Kohli, uh, after facing so much criticism, he has really come back this series. I really love that because the way he took on England, I feel Virat Kohli was my favorite player. I just can't say he was a favorite player because he really took on the ball as well. He showed as a captain what he can do because when Dhoni was a captain, he couldn't hit that well because as a batsman he had reduced a lot as a captain when Dhoni was. But Virat Kohli isn't like that. He's able to balance. Means not that Dhoni is unable to balance, but that uh, as Virat Kohli does, Dhoni wasn't able to do that much. But Virat Kohli showed a lot of responsibility. He knew how to balance, and everywhere he was really great. So Virat Kohli's batting and everything was what I really liked this series.
Okay. And I think this will bring you to the end of today's episode. And remember, my Triya, my prediction came exact 3-2 India and England. Uh, India, England. So meet you in the next episode where we preview the One Day International Series. Thank you, listeners, for listening to this show.